Hello, I am Sarojini Devi, teacher in biology, Kgbv School, Rambilli, Visakhapatnam. Hi, welcome to the all students, and then welcome to the revision session also for 10th class biology on the first lesson, nutrition. In this, we can discuss about, already we learned, already you know all those topics, all those question and answers related things also. But this is a revision time just. Let us recall what are the topics are there in first lesson. What are the main questions and important diagrammatic representations, and also what are the important flow charts, and then important bits, I mean half mark and 1 mark and 2 mark and 4 marks questions also we can discuss in this session. Now I wanted to screen share to you. Okay. First, let us discuss about what is the model question paper you have. If you observe this one, total biology question paper is for 50 marks. Here some of the instructions are there. Here examination time is 3 hours 15 minutes. Here total 33 questions are there in question paper. And then here only for internal choice is there for essay questions only. See this one. Here first section 1, half mark questions are given, 12 half marks, 12 into half, 6. I mean 1 to 12 questions are half mark questions. And then in next section 2 means 13th question 2. Still 13th question 2. Yes, 20th question. These are the 1 mark questions. Here 8 ones are 8. And in the same way, after that 21st question is belongs to this section 3. In this 2 mark questions given, 8 twos are 16 up to the question number of 28. If we observe section 4, means essay questions are there. I mean each question carries 4 marks from 29 to 33 questions. Each one carries 4 marks and internal choice is also there. This is our public question paper model. Let us discuss about Next one, this is our question paper model. If we observe in this lesson, here important 4 marks questions are there. See this one, how can we prove that carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis, or write an experiment to show that carbon dioxide is essential for photosynthesis? They can ask in both types. We know very well, if they can ask about any activity in science, we know very well first of all we have to write aim and then requirements and procedure and observations and inference, and also lastly precautions. Okay, and then next one is write the mechanism of photosynthesis. What are the 3 important steps involved in photosynthesis? You know very well. First of all, chlorophyll gets sunlight and it activated, and the second step is photolysis of water, and then it goes to the third step, and the formation of the ATP NADPH means assimilatory powers formation. And then these are enters into the dark phase, and in that dark phase glucose formation is done. So these steps we can write for this question. And next third one is, how can you prove oxygen is produced during photosynthesis in the presence of light? Same here is it is also activity, as well as we can write aim, requirements and procedure. We have to take a test tube, we have to take a beaker and then pour some water and take a funnel, arrange some hydrilla plants, plant twigs in that funnel and invert into the beaker, and then take a test tube and fill with water and invert on that funnel. After that one, keep this experiment outside of the house, I mean in the sunlight. If we doing after that collection of many water bubbles, remove it without leakaging of water and test with some of the matchstick or something splinter like that. Okay, we can get result. And next, fourth question is, write the slogans on importance of plants. Here we know very well what are the importance of plants. They are the universal food providers, and in the same way they gave us to, they are giving furniture, clothes and medicine. So that on that basis of this one, we can write many of the slogans. And next one, where this photosynthesis does takes place exactly, and draw the diagrammatic representation of a leaf tears along with the labeling. In this, you know very well, the site of photosynthesis takes place, chloroplast, by the help of chlorophyll. And then we can easily draw the tears of leaf also. And next, what is malnutrition? Write about different malnutritions. We know very well the lack of nutrients which are intake of our food, that is called as malnutrition. Different malnutritions means protein malnutrition, calorie protein malnutrition, and in the same way calorie malnutrition. So we can mention, and all those other 3 malnutrient diseases also, means marasmus, kwashiorkor, and then obesity. Okay, next, let's go for question 7. Mention vitamin deficiency diseases in tabular form. We know very well various vitamin deficiency diseases. We can take a serial number and alignment of vitamins, and after beside that vitamins list, we can give the details of, the diagnostic features and symptoms of those diseases also, and sources also, vitamin sources. And go for eighth question. Write the role of digestive enzymes by mentioning different enzyme names. You know very well. First of all, these are the biochemical substances which are present in our body. They are called as digestive enzymes. These mainly they are called as enzymes. These are involved in our digestion process. That's why they are calling it as digestive enzymes. Okay. And next, let us go for 2 marks questions. We know very well in this 2 marks questions, they can ask about slogans, they can ask about differences and flow charts and equations, and the advantages and disadvantages, and just mini diagrams with labeling also. They can ask anyway. Okay. Let us find out, write the differences between autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition, and light reaction and dark reaction, chlorophyll and chloroplast. We know very well the differences between autotrophic means they can make their food for their own. Heterotrophic means they can't do that. All those are dependent on the plants. In this heterotrophic nutrition, animals and other parasites, fungi, all those are the examples for this heterotrophic nutrition. And next one is light reaction and dark reaction. You know very well in this light reaction, light reaction takes place in the site of grana, and dark reaction takes place in the site of stroma. And both reactions are having their end products, we can mention it. And then what are the reactions they are going on in that phases, and importance of light and importance of not depending light in dark reaction. We can mention all those points. That is enough. And next, if we go for chlorophyll and chloroplast, you know very well, chlorophyll is a pigment, chloroplast is a cell organelle. And next one is why it is necessary to destarch a plant before performing any experimentation on photosynthesis. You know very well this answer. If we not destarch that plant, when we test with iodine already, which is having the starch is interference in this result of experimentation. That's why we necessary action is destarching of plant. Next one is what is photosynthesis? Explain with the equation. Very well known question. This is a photochemical, it is a biochemical process, photosynthesis. In this process, plants making their food for their own. In the equation, if we mention 6 CO2 plus 12 H2O gives rise to chlorophyll and sunlight, C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. We know the formula of glucose is C6H12O6. That is our food, means it's providing that food for all the universe. Next, what is the role of raphases in alimentary tract? These raphases are very useful for easy passage of food in our tract, and then it prevents constipation. We can mention those points for 2 marks. They are enough. Next, explain the structure of chloroplast with neatly labeled diagram. We know very well its shape, discoid shape, and then grana, stroma, and thylakoid membranes, and then its number means 40 to 100, It is having a number of chloroplast in cell. Those details are in. Next question is, how do non-green plants such as fungi and bacteria obtain their nourishment? You know very well, those are saprophytic. Fungi is saprophytic and bacteria also. They are depending on others. Next, name the green dot-like structures in plants as observed by the student when a leaf pea was viewed under a microscope. What is the green color due to? So we know very well. What are the green color structures in that one? Yes, you know very well. Chloroplasts. And next one is, write the causes of vomiting. You know very well. What are the causes for this vomiting? Overeating, and then over fat containing food eating, and then restlessness. All those are the causes for this vomiting. And then what is ingestion? Ingestion in the sense, what we are intaking of food into our body, that is called as ingestion. Next one, if there was no green plant, all life on the earth would come to an end. Comment. We know very well, if there is no green plants, there is no life. If there is no life, there is no talking, no classes, all those are. And then there is no need to learn new things also. How it is funny, yeah? Okay, let's go for next question. Next, here one more questions are there. What are the raw materials required for photosynthesis? What are the end products of the photosynthesis? All those questions are, you know, very well. What is the similarity between chlorophyll and hemoglobin? Which cell organelle is the site of photosynthesis? And then write nourishment in amoeba and give examples of 2 plants and 2 animal parasites. So all those questions are, you know, very well. Here, just for reference, I'm mentioning here. And then name the enzyme present in saliva and what is the role in digestion, etc. Next one, which chemical is used to test for starch? Which color shows the presence of starch? And then name the products of photolysis of water and what is the correct order of steps occurring in nutrition in animals. All those questions are very well. But I want to discuss this 10th one, ingestion. First, the steps of occurring in nutrition in animals, in correct order is, first one is ingestion, next digestion, and next absorption, and next assimilation, last one is excretion. Okay, please keep it in your mind. These are the correct, this is the correct order of steps occurring in nutrition in animals. Here, half mark questions are there, dears. The rate of photosynthesis is not affected by humidity. The digestive juice without enzyme is by. Next, the single-celled animals, the food is taken by the, you know very well, through their body surface. Next, largest gland as well as largest internal organ in human body. What it is? Yes, you are right, liver. Next, chemical name of vitamin D is calciferol. Which vitamin is synthesized by bacteria in the human intestine? Yes, the vitamin B12. The chemical name of B12 is cyanocobalamin. Write the plant name is used in hydrilla experiment instead of hydrilla plant. What's that name? Elodia, right. Which part of the plant takes in carbon dioxide from the air for photosynthesis? Stomata. And the next one is site of photosynthesis, chloroplast. And the food synthesized by the plant is stored as starch. And the last one is the plant is kept in dark cupboard for about 48 hours before conducting any experiment on photosynthesis in order to. Here they are asking why we have to de-starch. It is repeated in the 2 marks also. We know that answer. Ensure that leaves are free from the starch. Yes, because of it may interference in the experimentation which are conducting on the photosynthesis. That's why we have to de-starch. Okay, next. Here, observe this one. Dears, up to this one, we learned what are the important essay questions are there, 2 marks, half marks, and 1 marks. What they are giving, all those our discussion is done. Now, what are the important flowcharts are there in first lesson? Observe this flowchart. Photosynthesis, already we learned before in essay questions, light reactions and dark reactions. Now observe this one, oxidation of chlorophyll, photolysis of water, and photosphorylation. So these 3 reactions are comes under this light reaction. You know very well the site of light reactions are what it is? Yes, you are right, grana. And the next one is the dark reactions. In this dark reactions, with the help of RUBP, here first HO sugar formed and then it converts into PCM, means the phosphoglyceric acid, and then it converts into glucose. Finally, we get product from the plants in the form of glucose. And next, this one is one of the important flowchart. After that one, if we're going to discuss about digestion, what is the flowchart of passage of food traveling? I mean passage of food in our body. Here we are taking food, it's going to mouth, then buccal cavity, then enters into pharynx, after that esophagus, cardiac stomach and pyloric stomach, and duodenum. In this duodenum, here from liver bile, and here from pancreas, digestive, here enzymes are involved in this duodenum. They are also helping in their role of digestion. After that one, food is going to the small intestine. I mean, in this, that food is going to next one, means in this digestion process, number of series of actions are going on here. Next, it goes to small intestine, then large intestine. Here, all the digestion is over, and then reabsorption of water and minerals are also going on. After that one, what is the undigested substance which comes to the rectum, and finally we excrete through the anus. So this is the total flowchart of food passage, I mean digestion, simply. Next one, now we are going to discuss about what are the important diagrammatic representations, what diagrams we learned from the first lesson, nutrition. If you observe this one, photosynthesis, observe this one happily, 4 factors are seen here, means sunlight, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and chlorophyll, which is present in the leaves. Okay, by the having of all these 4 factors, plants are making their food for their own. That's why they are calling it as autotrophs. Okay. Okay. So this is one important diagram for just, but maybe for 2 marks. Okay. Next, Moore's half-leaf experiment or carbon dioxide is necessary for photosynthesis. Already we discussed in essay questions. Observe the diagrammatic representation. Here, split cork, potted plant, wide-mouthed bottle, KOH. Here, while drawing this diagrammatic representation, we have to take a just minute observation we have. What it is, many of the students I'm observed while they are drawing this diagrammatic representation, they are keep touching the KOH solution to the leaf. So that is wrong manner. So try to avoid that mistake. Please keep distance to that leaf and KOH. Okay, that is only just a tip while drawing this diagram. Okay, next go for next one. Here, hydrilla experiment. If we observe, oxygen, bubbles are there, test tube, beaker, water, funnel, hydrilla plant is there. Already we know the procedure. We did discuss here. Learn diagrammatic representation also for essay question. Next diagram is TS of leaf. TS in the sense a transverse section of leaf. Observe here, upper and lower are cuticles are there, and upper and lower epidermis are there. Epidermises are there, and here in between these epidermises, two main tissues are there. These tissues are, upper tissue is called as palisade parenchyma, and lower tissue is a spongy parenchyma. In between these two tissues, here xylem and phloem is there. You know very well the role of xylem and phloem. Xylem is for flowing of water, and phloem is for passage of food from one place to another in plants. Okay, this is also very good for draw the diagrammatic representation. It is also we can draw neatly for the essay question. Next one is chloroplast. If you observe this one, lipid globule, membrane is there, stroma and granum thylakoids, starch grain. Here loop of DNA is also there, and it is a transverse section of chloroplast. It is also very important. Please keep practice. Next one is nutrition in amoeba. Already we discussed amoeba is a single-celled organism, and it is taking food here, means the nutrition of amoeba. In this, it is taking food through their body surface, means pseudopodia. See this tabular form. Many of the enzymes are there. Here enzymatic substances, stylin, pepsin, bile, amylase. You know very well in bile no enzymes are there. Trypsin, lipase, pepsidase, sucrase. And then which glands are secreted, what substances are they here mentioned, and secreted into which part also here mentioning, and all those enzymes are acting on which parts, I mean on which substances. We know very well what are the main nutrients, I mean what are the nutrients. Here 5 nutrients are there: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and minerals, and vitamins. All those 5 are we are intaking, and in the digestion process all those are digested, and taking some of the minerals, and reabsorption of water is done in our digestion process. Next, already we discussed malnutrient diseases. Dears, there is a chance to have a question for 2 marks. Whatever here those diagrams are there, means if they gave this diagram, they can mention, write about few lines about this diagram. Then we can mention what are the characteristic features of this disease, means diagnostic features of this disease. Kwashiorkor means diarrhea, and pale skin, and loose body. I mean tissues forming is not properly, like that one. And next for marasmus, you know very well marasmus in the sense it is marasmus is causing due to the both calorie and protein deficiency. And next one is obesity. Obesity is caused by overeating of high calorie containing food material. Okay, please be aware of these malnutrient diseases. Eat healthy, be healthy. Next one is, we know very well vitamins are there here. In these vitamins, we know very well water soluble vitamins and fat soluble vitamins. Their resources are they given. Here diseases, beriberi, glossitis, pellagra, anemia, pernicious anemia, and then burning feet, nerve disorders, scurvy, rickets, fertility disorders, blood clotting. And symptoms also here given. Maybe this topic comes for 1 mark or 2 mark. They can mentioning in half mark also. I mean, by the asking of what is the chemical name of B1, what is the chemical name of D, what is the chemical name of E, like that. And in the same way, they can ask if deficiency of ascorbic acid, what disease we can get, what symptoms we can get. Means delaying in healing wounds, increasing, fractures of bones. These are the characters we can face if we not get properly this ascorbic acid. So we know very well, take fruits and vegetables in your food. Please keep those food daily in your meal. That is very helpful to your health. Next belongs to this first lesson. Abbreviations are also there to practice. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 abbreviations are there related to this lesson. ADP, adenosine diphosphate. ATP, adenosine triphosphate. And then NADP, nicotinamide adenosine dinucleotide phosphate. And NADPH, as same as NADP, but H stands for hydrogen phosphate only. Means nicotinamide adenosine dinucleotide hydrogen phosphate. And then H plus and OH minus, you know very well, both are comes in the topic of hydrolysis of water. H plus means hydrogen ion, OH minus means hydroxyl ion. And next one is the RUBP, ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate or ribulose biphosphate. Okay, please keep practice these abbreviations also. Next, slogans. They can ask from this lesson, after learning total lesson, what are your good food habits? They can ask. If they ask, you can write. For example, here I am mentioning just 4. Eat vitamin rich and be healthy rich. Next, don't go for junk and don't go falling ill. And next one is drink plenty of water, and fruits and vegetables are stepping stones for healthy life. And you can also create a very good slogans for these good food habits. Okay, try to create slogans. Thank you so much. I thought, I hope you understand everything I have said so far. I thought, let's meet at the next session. Stay tuned to Kgbv Visakhapatnam YouTube channel, and please like this video and share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.